welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beauty and I'm back with another video. You can tell from the title. So today we're gonna do a drugstore friendly makeup routine. So y'all, first I'm gonna start by doing my eyebrows. That if you do your eyebrows, I guess less is better, but for me, when I do my eyebrows first, it's better. A girl wish she had eyebrows like this, but I wanted to like stay up, but like for some reason, because it's always like down like this, it's never up. So we're gonna use some Got2b. Normally I have a mirror in front of me, but my vanity is not close enough, so I'm gonna be using a viewfinder and see what I can do. So I'm scared because I never tried this before, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is my first time doing this. I hope my face don't break out, because it probably might not break out, but let's do it. Okay. Oh, it look better. Y'all see the difference? Cause I do. Oh, anyways, the difference look by Wet n Wild. You can find it at, where did I get mine from? Five Below. You can find it at Target. So I wanna, once I buy concealer, it be coming true for you. Like, gosh, my concealer gonna come true for you. Sometimes I go lighter, but today I'm not feeling the light eyebrows. Like, I'm gonna do it just the way I go. One thing about me, I have mastered blending. Don't play with me when it comes to blending, because I'm gonna blend some makeup out real good. I love this primer so much. Ugh, I don't know why, but it's just something about this primer. Primer is not a drugstore primer, okay, so that one is scratched off. But if you could find a good primer like that, because I only use the Milk in that. When it comes to my face, now I'm gonna use concealer for my under eyes, underneath my eyes. So this is Tan Neutral by e.l.f. And I just put a little bit under my eyes. It's not really my shade, it's a little bit off from my shading. I put a little bit under my eyes, like. So the foundation I'll be using is by Black Radiance, and this is very affordable. Like, you cannot say you cannot afford this. Only if you really cannot afford it. But that's how it looks. It comes in this little bottle. You can get it from Walmart, Target, just CVS, your drugstore foundation. They have a lot of products that I used before and I like them, but for the sake of this video, I will be using this. Remember to shake it up too, because you know okay, we'll be back. Now, be careful with shaking it up, y'all, because the top piece always comes off. Oh no, they need to put some super glue on that top. That's all I could say. The packaging is not giving, but the stuff in the bottle, the good outweighs the bad. That's all I could say. And y'all, the trick to this, and not to make your foundation look so seamless, paper towel. Get a paper towel, something that's gonna take off the excess. Like, get it. Like, I'm literally telling y'all, it's gonna look so natural. Like, y'all gonna see the difference, trust me. Yes, y'all see that seamless look. You see, it looks very matte, but it don't feel matte. It's not giving dry. Like, it's not giving dry, girl. That's for if you want a natural highlight. These are the two that you're gonna go in with. So this this elf, and it's in the shade Tan Neutral, and this one is LA Girl Pro Concealers in the shade Coffee. So the first one I use, if I'm going really natural, is the elf one. And the reason I use the elf one is because, so why not? The elf one is really good too. It don't really dry fast, so you don't have to worry about anything. And I use this one only for the bridge of my nose also. The taffy one, I'm gonna just put a little bit, just to blend, just to make it look really natural. And I put it in the outer, I put it in the outer corner. Don't do this full step because you're gonna be off. Your face will not be done. Okay? So you don't have to rush this step. If you know you're going out somewhere, listen. Do your makeup two hours ahead if you want this results, okay? Because boom. I'll be trying to do my makeup 2 hours ahead. Now, slightly. Make sure you don't put too much pressure on it when you top. You just put in slight pressure, okay? You see? It's just so seamless because at the same time, you're gonna be taking off. The more you pat, especially if the beauty blender is damp, the more you take off. So you just have to have a lot of control on how much and watch as you do it, so you'll know how much you want to take off. You could even stop and just look at all two sides and just make sure, like, okay, well, this one got more than this one. Because when you're ready to set your face, you don't want one side to be looking brighter than one. I always make sure I use the edge of this. And mindfully, y'all, this sponge that I got is a body sponge. And I never know this. I got this from Sonia. It's the brand Sonia. They sell it at Target. But I got this sponge, and I never know it was a body sponge. And I'm like, I thought that was a face sponge, but I guess like, you could use for your face too, because it's really good. Now, don't go buy it out because I'll be using it. But y'all can go shopping and go buy that because it's really good. You could use it and do your foundation and all. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, them little sponges, they're cool and all, but this big one, it really be getting where he needs to hit. Like, you see the difference. But me, I like a little bit more brightness, so you already know I'm gonna go in with something lighter after this. But if you don't like too bright and you like this, you could stop right here, and then you're gonna go straight into contour. We're gonna blend our nose out just because I want to show y'all. And when you do the nose, don't blend too much out, just blend a little, because the more you blend, the more it comes off, okay? Especially if your sponge is damp, and especially if you're doing this. Yes. With my forehead, I normally don't do my forehead, but today I said let me do my forehead because it looks a little today. Hopefully it don't look big by the time I finish. But so if you feel comfortable, like this is all you like and this is all you want and this is all you need, I would suggest that you just stop right here and just do contour. Contour, okay? Me personally, I'm not gonna stop here. With this concealer by e.l.f. and it's in the shade Light Ivory. Now with this, if you get this and you do this, boo, you gotta be very careful because you don't want to mess up. So with this, I just do like a light top, because like if you want your under eyes to be bright, boo, just do a light top. Don't do too much, okay? Because you can mess up real quick with this. And then I go in with this one is suntan, the same thing, and it's by Kiss New York, okay? And I got it from Beauty Supply store. And I just put a little bit just to help it blend seamlessly, like, y'all. Alright, y'all, like I said, if you're not comfortable with doing this, because this one is a lot of blending. If you feel not confident, stop at the 2 products I told you about and just watch, and then you could try the other 2 products, because this one is gonna be a little bit more work you gotta put in. But take your time with this one. Like I said, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And most times I just like it to be really light underneath. Most times, not all the way down, because I'm not going all the way down. I like my inner corners to be bright. This is just my preference, y'all. If you feel like you could do this, go ahead, try it out. Why not? Like, you know what I mean? But for me, this is what gets me excited, this part. Like, y'all understand. This part gets me very excited, because just to know, like, makeup is just, it makes you look like a Barbie. Like, it just makes you look like a Barbie doll. You can't tell me how to look like a Barbie doll. I'm just joking, y'all. But makeup is just such a, like, a form of art, and it just makes me feel so good. Like, not to say like I don't feel good without makeup, because I love my skin. Like, I love the skin I'm in. Like, I'm black and proud, and I just love playing in makeup too. So take your time and do this, because this step is very tedious. I'm just slightly patting, y'all. I'm not really tapping, and I'm trying to stay in one spot too for a little while, because, and don't put a lot of product, please. Just like maybe 2 drops, because putting a lot of product is gonna cause you to mess up. Y'all, I be so happy that I be finding these combinations. I be so happy. Like, I literally made this up. Like, made this combo up. Like, these 2 colors. One day I was in the beauty supply store buying hair as usual. And I just say, and normally I don't really go to the beauty supply store to buy hair. But I was in there, I just said, let me go see what they got for concealer. And I was running out of my concealer, so I was just like, let me go see what they have. You know, they stuff, sometimes it be good. It's like an hit or miss, and I feel like that's everywhere. That's not just the beauty supply store. It's every store you go to. It could be Walmart, Target, CVS. It be like a hit or miss. Like, it's either you gonna find something good, you gonna find something you don't need to be taking on. And I'm just like, wow, what is this? And the first time I did it, I was just like, I like this. I like this new combination. Like, no, I like this new combo. Why would I say combination? But, and I was looking for black opal, because I heard that's a good contour. Like, you know, also. But I never tried it. I wanted to try it, but it was already gone. They say they haven't stocked since COVID. You know, I'm like, what? But this is good too. I'm using, I just, sometimes I don't even be wanting to use no contour. I just be wanting to use powder, not the liquid. But the liquid is good also. And for some reason, I'm going to just put like a couple dots. And this one I'm using, just in case y'all wondering, is by Kylie Jenner, and it's the shade Clover. So when you're doing this, when you're doing your nose and stuff, use a small brush. When normally I use the same brush that I use to put on my foundation and contour. Because to me, it don't really matter. But I have a neck brush, which I'm going to try to find to do it because that's my new brush. We not gonna do that with my new brush. Like a really flat brush, and I just like blend it. Now, when you do this, please don't take it all the way out because now it's going to be looking terrible. You just blend in. Sometimes I blend up, sometimes I blend down, but I don't want to take it all the way out because that starts to look really bad. Okay, you see like this, sometimes it looks so harsh, and sometimes I gotta tone it down with like some, what are we using, satin powder or whatever. You could put it on your cheeks like, but don't go all the way down now. Now this one you could do a patting motion, or you could do a swiping down, patting up. You see, snatched. This right here, I'll be just patting, swiping, anything, because this is concealer. So to me, and I always use this little small brush because it works better for me. Like this one is a Wet n Wild brush. You can get at Target, Walmart, CVS. Like, you know. Oh, one of them concealer. I don't know if I consider that drugstore. The Kylie Jenner is not drugstore. I think it's a little on the expensive side, but the rest of them you could use, and it's very drugstore. It's very affordable. So y'all, I bought this from e.l.f. It's a blush. It's a cream blush. And before, I never was into cream blush. I told myself I would never get into cream blush because cream blush is not for me. That's so fetch. It's fetch. All fetch is not a bad word because I didn't mean it like that. But this one is by e.l.f. and it's a cream blush. And I don't even remember what type of blush it is. But I know it's a cream blush. And y'all, I don't even remember that name of this. But it's like it's like a pinkish tone, but it's not pink. It's more like, I don't know how to describe it. If it's red, pink, like it's something. It's like a reddish tone, but it's like not pink. It's like the one close. If you go to like a Target or maybe, I don't know, maybe a Ulta, you'll see it. It'll be like it's right next to the one that looks orange. It's like the second to last one, I believe. Like, you just put that on. Now I know y'all are thinking like under your eyes is getting smaller, 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 like you're going too far up, but really and truly, y'all know I'm not. Like, y'all might think I'm going too far up, like on my face. Trust me. Trust the process. Normally what I use, I'm gonna tell y'all what I use and show y'all what I use to do my face, because it's not drugstore friendly. Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now, and normally what I do is like I don't bake yet. I just make sure to pat everything in, pat the powder in. Don't bake, because remember you have a concealer and the concealer is just waiting for something to sit on it. So if you bake, you'll have a lot of flashbacks, baby, like a lot. And when I tell y'all, like, don't worry about everything looking so dark, because it's just looking dark because it just wants to. Trust me. So I do like underneath ear also, just to bring that line out. Now don't go all the way out now. Just wait. Yeah, but I like everything to be the same amount of, especially when it comes to this last part, y'all. Like, if you follow most of the steps and most of the techniques that I use, you should turn out with a great result when you're applying your makeup. This is most of the stuff that I do when I want I can't say this dramatic, y'all, but just listen to what I said. I said, like, stop where you feel comfortable at, because some people might think like what I have in my face, like, oh, it's too much, like why you had to put on too much other concealer, and just because that's what I choose to do, and this is the results that I want to achieve. So with the results that you want to achieve, you stop and watch as much as you want to. If you want to learn more, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you take from this experience of like this little sit down talk. Get really me. You know, yeah. And this is not like my everyday makeup tutorial. If y'all want to see a really everyday makeup tutorial, something like really simple and really natural, I already posted a video on that. So if you want to see something really simple and you're interested in simple looks, you know, go ahead. Everything is gonna be in the description. I'm gonna try my best to put stuff in the description because I'm really not good at this. I'm really not good at putting stuff in the description. I try my hardest to do it, but for some reason, y'all, it don't work out for me because I'll be like, I'll be so excited to just post the video that I don't even be thinking about putting it in the description. Like literally, like I just be like, let me post the video. So I really don't be thinking about putting it in the description. I wish I'm like that person. Like, oh, let me put it in the description. Boo, I'm not. I'm not a girl. Because I don't be remembering to put in the description. But thank you guys for watching. If y'all want to see a close-up, this is how it looks close up. Now, y'all, tell me what y'all think about the brows. Because, let me tell y'all something. That's the best my brows that looked in years. And just because I follow like some techniques and some ways of how to do brows, this does kind of the best how my brows look in years. Because my brows have not looked really good in years, y'all. Because I really never really pay attention to doing my brows no more. Because I didn't really know how to do my brows. I falled off with doing my brows because I was so into doing like eyeshadow look. So now it seems like I'm getting back. It's thank you guys for watching the video. I'm sorry y'all because I be so focused in the viewfinder because I be looking at myself. Cause you know I'm that girl. But I need to start looking at the lens. I'm sorry. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please remember to press the notification bell so you guys get notified when I post a new video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.